Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Raceway at Western Fair District, London, Ontario, Canada's half-mile harness racing action. We've got a full card of 11 races tonight, lots of full fields as well, and some wonderful betting opportunities. Noting that with 11 races tonight, our Pick 4 plays, the go-to wager, the Pick 4 plays will begin in races 3 and 8. Guaranteed pools, $7,500 with that low 15% take. We're above the freezing mark. Thinking 6 Celsius, about 45 Fahrenheit, and we are fast and dry conditions for the track tonight. Fast and dry for the racing action in London. We're glad you're with us this evening. I'm your announcer, Shannon Sugar Doyle, with you setting up the action. We've got a ticket idea here for the TVG Pick 3 play right up front. And again, all 11 races tonight featured on the HBI network and the TVG network south of the border. So let's set up this early Pick 3. We've got the top class trotters in race number 1, preferred 2 group for a purse of $11,500. And you know what? Power and Grace, the 4-horse, one to consider, leaving from the center. The mare, Absolute Sealster, at a post 5. She's an early speed threat. She just missed last time out. And a couple of newbies showing up here to take on our top class trotters. We've got the 6 Muscles Jared coming out of Woodbine Mohawk Park, and the 8 CU Men. Another one comes in from Woodbine Mohawk Park. I know he's been here before. I can't remember seeing Muscles Jared around these parts. The 7 Sizzlin' Hot Herbie gets a great shot, showing great form for Natasha Day. Gets that outside post to work with tonight. We'll have to overcome that, but it's a great looking field of 8 to start things up. Preferred 2 handicap on the trot. Over to race number 2. Going to the inside, Dusty Lane Sam comes off a lifetime best where he was claimed for the $7,000 tag. He will face tougher tonight. Mark St. Louis on board now for trainer Peter Core. Again, a big time winner. He won by double-digit lengths last time out. Went downtown with the rail advantage, and again, coming off a 56-3 lifetime best. Number 2, American Assassin, fitting well. Jared Bothwell trained, Rob Shepard driven, and from the trotting spot, number 8, I'm thinking Big Boy Fraser is going to be in for a sweet trip tonight. Colin Kelly on for trainer Vern Cochran. This early Pick 3, all going to hinge on the skills of I'm the Man in race number 3. Number 5, I'm the Man, does show the best lines. Each of his last 5 outings, he's either first or second, and showing 59 and 2-minute speed around Flamborough. That should be good enough for 2:01 around London. And when I look through the program lines, nothing much in there showing 2:01 over the Raceway at Western Fair. So my key play for this Pick 3, number 5, I'm the Man. Leslie Joyce training, Travis Henry on board to drive. Just $3 for a 20-cent ticket. If you want to play it for $1, that'd be 15 even. Alrighty, early Pick 4, as mentioned, $7,500 guaranteed pool, low take, and still going to key up that 5. I'm the Man in race number 3. If we get through there with I'm the Man, we've gone deepest of all in races 4, 5, and 6. That's right, 4 deep in the 4th. Chappie's Boy, Blake's Chip, Need Some Luck, and River Dally comes off a good enough qualifier for me. Over into race number 5. 5 deep in there with a 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7. Hercule JM, how about that trip last time out? From post 6, gunned to the front. He was at the quarter in 27-1. He was sticking around to win at almost 30-1 in 158-1. Chantal Mitchell training. Colin Kelly stays on the drive. Another outside post to overcome for the 7, Hercule JM in race number 5. But off that last trip, you got to play him. You got to use him in leg 3 of the early Pick 4. Race 6, looking at the 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8 to close it out. Just need that 5 to show up. In the opening leg, I'm thinking $20 even on a 20-cent early Pick 4 play. So normally, when we run 10 races, the late Pick 4 starts in race number 7. But with 11 races this evening, again, lots of full fields to play, late Pick 4 starts up in race number 8. Late Pick 4. Here we go. We'll set it up. The opening leg was where I'm deepest of all. One of the more competitive races on the night. Number 1, Tails Away. He was bet off the board last time out, and he made a break from the inside. And if you go back to his replay, the start before that, I think he was wanting to run in that one as well. So tonight, he's got that rail advantage, but the last couple of starts, he has not gotten away that well. So he made a break last time out, and again, it appeared he wanted to run the start before that, though he got kept together by Anthony Hahn. He did make front, and he did go all the way, but tails away. I'm not sure he likes that rail advantage here in London, if it's any advantage to him at all. Because from the replays, I went back and looked, and he wanted to run both starts for his last couple here in London, and he did, in fact, run last time out, and that had him finishing well back. So tails away, you can play him. You got to use him, but don't be surprised if he does not get away well, because last couple of goes, like I said, rough goes. Ninth race, using a 3, impressively done, the 4 Au Naturel, and in race number 10, we're 4 deep in there. 88 Fingers Louis, First Car, BS Terrific. Oak Rock Eldorado is dropping in price there. $10,000 tag, and he is the speed threat in there. Number 7, Oak Rock Eldorado, will face easier in race number 10. Get on over to race number 11. We'll need number 1, Let's Leave Him, or the 3, Sicario, to show up. So we're going to start things up with the preferred 2 trot, and we'll cap off the night with a preferred 3 group for a purse of $9,400. And again, they will go the added distance of 1 1/16 in races 6 and 11. My late pick 4 ticket, the way it looks, $19.20. For a long shot play, I was looking, and I have found number 4, Gaudi d'Orléans, in race number 8 to go with. Reason being, he's never been better. A winner in 57-2 over Flamborough in his latest. Scott Coulter was on board to drive. There will be a driver change, though, on Gaudi d'Orléans tonight. Scott Coulter will not be joining us, so multiple driver changes throughout this card. Gaudi d'Orléans is a decent long shot play, because he does come off that life best. He did come home in 57-1 from off the pace in that last start over Flamborough. Yeah, I'm not saying he can win, but off that last line, again, never better. I'm still using him in that opening leg of our late pick 4. Best bets segment then. Best bets for tonight. Ontario Racing coming in here, and they're going to chase after the 5 Atlantis in race number 5. Showing improvement since the claim and a solid shot today, notes Ontario Racing for 5 Atlantis in the 5th. Terry Wilson chasing after some value in race 6 with the 3. This beat goes on, noting this one draws a much better post. Had the outside post 7 in his last 2, so drawing better, and could and likely will be a big price in there. He's been well above the double digits in odds, 80-1 last time out and almost 20-1 before that. Daryl Thiessen on board. Congratulations, Daryl Thiessen picked up his first ever preferred victory here last night. It came with Cousin Mary from off the pace, so congratulations, Daryl, and yeah, drive on, pal. Alrighty, a couple of more best bets for tonight later on in the card. In race number 9, friend of the show, Lou Sorella, chasing after the 4 Au Naturel. Razor sharp right now. She can handle these, says Lou of Au Naturel on the 9th. For me, I'm going to give it up for the 1, Let's Leave Him, in race number 11. More than capable against that group. I think he's fitting in well today. Let's Leave Him. Travis Henry aboard for Saratown. And that, my friends, is pretty much going to do it for tonight's pregame show. And again, all 11 races featured on HPI and the TVG network. It'll be us and Pompano. Pompano put up some big numbers last night, talking with Gabe Pruitt, and he's hoping for more of the same this evening. So are we. You'll be playing into some huge pools all night long at both the Raceway here at Western Fair District and Pompano. So we'll go back to Pompano, 1987, and this is going to be the 3-year-old Pacing Colts, Breeders' Crown, a couple of stretch drives from the limbs, and the actual final. Some great footage here way back to 1987 out of Pompano Park. We'll wish you the best of luck tonight on our 11 races. Glad you're with us tonight.
1 week later, the Mel counterpart stepped into the spotlight and provided harness fans with superb racing action. 13 horses drew into 2 eliminations of the sophomore colt pace. In the opening section, Rumpus Hanover slipped from the wood late in the mile and got up for the victory. with Lucien Fontaine at the controls. Q-Light closed well for place honors with Set the Trap and Marvel arriving third and fourth respectively. In the second segment, William Peretti and the Delona Stables Run the Table gamely held off the late charging Call for Rain, scoring in 1:53, the fastest mile ever recorded at Pompano. Jake Lobel finished up the mile in third, and the free-legged performer Golden Greek was fourth, earning the last spot available in the final.
There they go in the Breeders' Crown 3-year-old Colt Pace final, and taking command on the inside. That is Rumpus Hanover right there on the outside. Jake Lobel looks for a good early spot. Run the Table right there close up now second. Jake Lobel has settled in third. Q-Light is away fourth. Call for Rain right there fifth. Set the Trap unhurried early, getting away sixth, followed by Marvel. Golden Greek, the early trailer in the field. And as they race around the first turn, Rumpus Hanover the rail. Now Run the Table coming right after on the opening quarter in 28 seconds flat. And as they come by the stands the first time, up on the outside, Run the Table now clears for John Campbell. Rumpus Hanover back to second. Jake Lobel well placed the rail third. And Q-Light is underway fourth. Call for Rain going with them fifth. Set the Trap is sixth, followed by Marvel. Golden Greek setting ground the rail. And as they race over to the half, Run the Table by a length. Rumpus Hanover second, Q-Line on the outside. Jake Lobel locked in the half, 57 1/5. Now they're on to the backstretch, and Run the Table showing the way by a length. Q-Light closing ground on the outside. Rumpus Hanover the rail. Call for Rain, surging up 3 wide. Also on the move, Set the Trap. Jake Lobel now shuffled back to sixth. Marvel is seventh. Golden Greek is still trailing the field into the final turn. Run the Table and Call for Rain. Those two matching stride for stride. 3/4 in 1:25 flat. That third quarter 27 4 around the final turn. Run the Table holding off Call for Rain. On the inside, Rumpus Hanover's had a good trip. And as they turn for home, it is Run the Table by 2. On the outside, Call for Rain coming back after him. Run the Table, Call for Rain on the outside. They're coming to the wire, and they are heads to flag.
Call for Rain benefited from the second over trip behind Q-Light, then tipped 3 wide, caught Run the Table, and passed him in the final strides to capture the Breeders' Crown Championship in 1:53, equaling Run the Table's track record. With the win, Call for Rain, who is by storm damage from the mare Rainproof, put in his bid for 3-year-old Colt Pacer of the Year honors. Clint Galbraith drives, trains, and co-owns the colt with his wife Barbara and plans to race him as a 4-year-old.